What's going on, guys? Doing 18 here. Welcome back to another storyline here. Video here. Let's just catch us up to date real quick. Last season, we had the bounty hunters coming in. No one trying. Agent Jones here trying to stop everyone from escaping the loop, and while at the same time keeping the 0 point under control. That was very, very unstable. Keeping everyone in the loop and making sure that no one escapes, while also not alerting the 7. Now, the next season over, as we can clearly see right here, he purposely drew the 7 towards him because he needed help fixing the very unstable 0 point. But we found, so with this, we met the Foundation, which in his file, sadly we didn't get him as a skin this season, but he's probably going to be like an Agent Jones thing where we get him like 4 seasons later. He is the leader of the Foundation. And quick side story, it's actually expected that he's the Rock based on his chest, and also the Rock sent out a video saying basically he was the Foundation without actually saying it. But as you can see here, he's very mad. Until Jonesy says, I can get you to Geno and the sisters. We still don't totally know who that is, but we can highly expect that it's the rest of the 3 of the 7 that we don't know, because we know the scientist. But real quick, that's a new reality. That wave right there is an entirely new reality. But besides that, he mentions Geno and the sisters, which is probably the rest of the 3 of the 7, because we know the scientist, the Foundation, and I can't remember the other 2. But yeah. But it's weird because in the beginning of that trailer, he's actually still talking to Sloan. I don't have the subtitles on because it was not on. Due to the subtitles, that is actually Dr. Sloan, which is the leader of the 7, which is really weird that he's actually still talking to her, because in the season before, he clearly does not want to work with them from the audio log, which is restricted level 8752, where he's mad at them because they're not stabilizing the 0 point, but plenty of time to take away his credentials, so he can't get info on the, which as we saw, he called in, and he is not fun. But as he says right here,
if you're not gonna give me what I need, I'm just gonna have to take it.
He's just gonna have to take it. It's weird, though, that he's not pissed off at Sloan, because Sloan took away his credentials. She's the higher boss. Unless there's someone else we don't know about, but that's the highest chance that we have. Sloan's the leader of the 7. And this season, from one of the challenges, used the CB radios. The new character that we don't know anything about starts talking about Sloan, saying that she's crazy and she doesn't know what she's talking about. Which is just odd. But now that we're done with last season, we're finally caught up. Let's bring us up to date this season and what's probably going to happen next season. And I know this video is late. I said I'd make it right after the live event, and we're currently 2 days away from season 7. I got delayed and didn't get any side gameplay, so I just finally decided let's go play creative. But let's go. IO is just gone. Like, they just vanished. They're not totally gone. They're still here, but the IO guards have just vanished, and there's like no sign of IO left unless you go to one of those hidden bunkers, either in Stealthy Stronghold or possibly still where Hunter Haven used to be. I don't know. I don't go there because it's terrible loot now. But what's coming next season? Besides the high chance, actually, not just a high chance, it's guaranteed based on the teaser trailers that they have, that Epic Games has sent, and the fact that you can get abducted in game now. And this actually happened to me I'll show it right now. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm just minding my business in Dirty Docks. I wasn't recording at the time, so I didn't realize, and I didn't start recording, and I just was kind of stupid because I don't know how to use replay mode because I almost never do it. But all of a sudden I see a green light in the sky, and it starts scanning me. Now this is clearly aliens. I get scared, I don't totally know what's happening. But they're definitely coming, and even we have the next season's called They're Coming. But yeah, no, you can get abducted. Someone was over there chasing me. I'm glad I got abducted. But when you do get abducted, it takes you to a random spot. It's currently playing an animation, that's why you can't see it. But it takes you to a random spot, you stand up, no idea what happened, and it gives you full shield. Which is weird, because usually when we think of aliens, we think of not friendly whatsoever, because, you know, they're aliens. But these aliens clearly seem helpful. I mean, they're giving you health. If they, I mean, maybe next season they won't be so nice. Like, toward the later of the season, they'll, like, drop you in Storm and stuff. That would suck. But, they seem nice, which is weird. And we even have posters over at Steamy Stacks with the aliens and the humans holding hands. Now, we don't totally know what these aliens are going to look like. We have basically no clue of what the next battle pass is going to be. There is a chance, there's actually a very high chance, based on one of the Fortnite crew. If you're part of that, you got a loading screen, the final loading screen of last month, before we got the the Cuddle Team Leader Mecha Suit bundle thing. We got 4 loading screens, and in the final loading screens, in the background, we can see possibly shaved off head, the hair shaved Thor, and Loki. Which probably means those are going to be either next season's secret skins, or they're going to be kind of like Lara Croft, or they're going to be like outfitters in the thing. I mean, it kind of makes sense. The way Lara Croft is here, it's primal, she adventures things. But I don't know how you could tie Loki into space besides he lives in space. But yeah, it's weird and unknown what's totally going to happen next. But I have some ideas, so I thought I'd share them. The possibilities for me are either, well, we're going to get abducted by aliens. It's like a big feature. But with some of the new leaks, we're seeing new weapons, such as like an alienized pistol, an alienized SMG. Why am I crying? I don't remember. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's why. Anyways, we're going to a possibly we're gonna get a new map change. I hope, because it wouldn't make sense. I think all the primal stuff's going away. I know all the primal stuff's going away. It's confirmed. The primal guns are going away. Thank you. I don't want this stupid. The first shot accuracy was just too weak on him. Wasn't there. But there's leaks of the new like starter pack skin that has nothing to do with it. There's possible like, well, we're gonna have aliens, but like what's gonna happen is my main question. I know I keep saying that, but like this season's been very mysterious. Like last season we had hints. This season all we have is the 2 new videos that we have, and it's just 3 things being held in a sucky uppy beam. One being the one was mainly, I think it was like a playable fish stick, and it was basically like a bobblehead fish stick, and they're like, oh, humans find this fascinating, next test subject, and then they brought up a pair of glasses, and I don't understand how any of that could be it, and it's just like, oh, you can see through these apparently, fun. But there was no like anything else, except there was 2 different guns. There was an alienized pistol, like I was talking about earlier, and like an alienized SMG, I think. And we know from Creative that we're getting a couple new crafting materials. We're getting batteries, we're getting resin, and we're getting gunpowder, and I think one more, but I don't know. Oh, battery pack, I think. Yeah. But those are all in Save the World, which means are these two worlds meshing? I mean, I doubt it because one's going on the course of aliens and one's always been husks or zombies or whatever you want to call them. But there's a chance that the worlds are mixing. I mean, we already have a couple mixing. We have this Kyle like NPC that's been on the map for 2 seasons, and then we have the Penny skin. We've never seen it as an NPC, but it's a skin. And there's actually in the audio files that we got for the UCB radio challenge. This is the same challenge that talked about Sloan, but there was a character from Save the World talking. It was a dude that he's basically a teenager, but he's from Save the World, and they wouldn't just keep adding Save the World skins on purpose. I mean, there's got to be a reason. Next, we're probably gonna get like Phase Scout Jess because she's the next obvious. Or wait, we already have Maria's. Anyways, we got a real big doozy of a next season from what's going to happen to the 0 point, because last season it was out in the open, you could fly into it and it would give you health and shield. This season it got encased into the primal biome, but into the spire, but that's because it was shattered. Even where is not the visitor, the what, the leader of the Seven, the Foundation? Where is the Foundation? And I know he's in the thing, but what is he doing in there? Because the spire's still the same as before. I mean, the only thing that's happened on the map this entire season was barricades were built on Pleasant Park, Sweaty Sands, and Retail Row, basically, because those are areas where the primal area was converging. But nothing else really happened besides a couple pink crystals that formed on the spire. But those were all for a challenge, and then later we learned that those are called shard crystals, soul crystals, and they're probably not very good. But next season, we don't have many leaks. I'll be streaming when the season starts. It starts on Tuesday. I'll probably stream. Turn on notifications so you know when the stream's gonna hit, because I'm gonna, just start streaming. Nothing like a video before, like, hey, I'm about to start streaming in 5 minutes. No, but yeah, join. We'll see what happens, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I know these videos are very slow, and I know I'm not very good at commentary. I'm not very good at thinking from a script, even though I literally have a piece of paper right next to me of what I wrote down. I can still never remember what I'm trying to say. But thank you for sticking through. I know this isn't really a theory video, I'm just stating the obvious, but there isn't many theories to be held. All I think is aliens are not going to be nice, basically, because someone's going to do something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I know these videos are long, and I'm sorry for that. I have trouble with that kind of stuff. But see you guys next time.